So what's going on, you guys? Ghost here, and today with the futuristic era of Call of Duty most likely coming to a close here with COD 2017 with World War II, I just wanted to go over as a whole like what's the best futuristic slash jetpack Call of Duty game, and just I'm going to exclude Black Ops 2. Like, that is a futuristic COD game. It's set in the year 2025, which is actually not really too far in the near future, but just I'm going to only include in this video, only count and talk about just the jetpack COD games people always tend to say. So that's Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and of course Infinite Warfare. So Advanced Warfare was the first jetpack Call of Duty game, and with this it was pretty crazy. The advanced movement was definitely all over the place in my opinion. So you had double jumping with the exosuit, and then you had like dashes. You could dash side to side, backwards and forwards, and I actually kind of liked the dashing in that game. It was very fun. It was definitely very easy to maneuver the map because the dashing was just really fast, and it was kind of smooth with that. But the double jumping, I don't think it really felt that necessary, but like the maps are definitely built for them. The maps definitely felt very futuristic, and they didn't really feel that modern. And then weaponry definitely did feel futuristic. You had lots of laser guns like the AE4, the EM1, the Ohm, and I think a lot more weapons than that too. So Advanced Warfare was just a very far out there futuristic COD game. And also forgot to mention, the game did have some very insane lethal and tactical grenades. Like, for example, you had one that when you threw it, you could see people through walls. You also had one that it was called a tracking drone, which just tracked the enemies around. I'm forgetting other ones too, but there are definitely some other futuristic tacticals and lethals in the game. You also had exo abilities. You had one that would basically just cloak you, one that would give you more health, and just one that would make you make your movement go faster. So Advanced Warfare definitely was not at all by any means modern, or just really had anything that was modern in the game at all. Just all futuristic, all advanced, of course. And then going to Black Ops 3, I think BO3 has a great mix of futuristic things and modern things in the game. So as for the futuristic things in Black Ops 3, you have the brand new advanced movement system with the thrusters and the wall running. You have the cybernetics and some specialist characters like Ruin and Prophet, just some advanced upgrades like Prophet would say.
With these upgrades, you never stood a chance. With these upgrades, you never stood a chance.
And then you have some futuristic kill streaks like the GI unit, which is just like a robot roaming around killing your enemies. You have the RAPs, which are of course just spiky tires of death that explode. You have the HCXD, which is just a hovering RC car, which I don't think that exists at all, and that's definitely some Back to the Future stuff right there. You have the Cerberus, and then lastly, you also do have a lot of like far out specialist weapons like the gravity spikes, the Tempest, and just much more. So Black Ops 3 does have a lot of futuristic things in the game to make it feel like it's in the future, but at the same time it does have like some modern-esque things in the game as well. The weaponry in Black Ops 3 definitely, in my opinion, feels modern. Of course there's some exceptions. There are some like very far out weird futuristic guns, like you have I think it's called the LV8 Basilisk, which that gun looks so weird and it's futuristic. You also do have the HLX, which is a futuristic SMG that looks weird too. You also do have the D13 Sector pizza slicer weapon, and you have the R70 Ajax light machine gun, which prints its own bullets, I think, and I also think it was an energy based weapon too. So you have those futuristic you have definitely in place weapons because this game's in the future, but you definitely do have a lot of modern feeling weapons like the Kuda, the KN-44, the Weevil. You have all those weapons that, in my opinion, make the game definitely feel modern and not too futuristic or far out there like how Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare are. And I think that the maps as well, they do look and they feel modern, or they just feel like there's some time in the actual like near future. And of course there are some DLC maps that look super futuristic, like you have Spire, you have Rift, you have Cryogen, Rumble, and Rupture, which has mech suits like Titanfall, but like those are just the DLC maps. maps, like the base maps, just for the most part, all the maps in Black Ops 3, they feel kind of modern, or like I said, in the actual near future. So I think they got the maps right, and the maps and the weaponry is definitely one of the crucial parts of every single COD game, because that definitely determines how good the game feels. Going to Infinite Warfare, this game has futuristic written all over it. In my opinion, this is the most futuristic, far out there Call of Duty game. And then I would say Advanced Warfare is next, and then Black Ops 3 in terms of like future setting and future feeling. But the most like the thing that sets Infinite Warfare out than the other Jetpack COD games is the fact that it's in space. You have maps that you're on the moon, you have a map that you see Mars right below you, and of course you're in space. So there's lots of space maps in Infinite Warfare, which definitely makes it feel super far out there in the future. You have futuristic weapons, like you have guns that regenerate bullets, you have energy based guns, and you also do have futuristic kill streaks like the RCA, which is just a walking robot that you can control. You have the Apex, the Scarab, you have the rigs, which are just like futuristic upgraded suits that you could do just some crazy stuff with. And there's also some pretty crazy lethal and tactical grenades, like for example you have a black hole grenade, for crying out loud. So yeah, Infinite Warfare definitely feels very futuristic, and I think that just wraps up everything, guys. I just want to talk about all three futuristic Call of Duty games and how they feel. And I gotta say, what's the best one? I know it's taken me like such a long time just to come to this point, but I just wanted to summarize all the futuristic COD games and how they felt. So I gotta say that Black Ops 3, in my opinion, is the best futuristic / jetpack Call of Duty game. Because like I said earlier about the game, this game has a great mix of futuristic as with modern items in the game, and I like that about Black Ops 3. There's just enough futuristic things in Black Ops 3 to make it feel like you're in the actual future, while maintaining a very good modern feeling, which that's why I like Black Ops 3 so much. It's a great feeling game in my opinion. So that's just the entire video, guys. Those are just, I guess, my points on why I think Black Ops 3 is the best jetpack Call of Duty game. And I just like Black Ops 3 as a whole. It's just a very fun game. There's so much to do in the game, and I just think that it's one of the best Call of Duty games. But like I said, that is just my opinion. So tell me down below in the comment section, what's your favorite, or just what's the best jetpack Call of Duty game, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.